name is Mark Stinson from Heritage Bagpiping. Today I'm going to talk about something known as the high A crow. It's a phenomenon that occurs when you play the high A. I use a McCallum chanter, and for those of you who are pipers know that the McGarity-Ross reed was made for the McCallum chanter. They're now called Ross reeds. I had one that I had it for about 3 years, and which is the longest I've ever had one chanter reed last. And this thing was awesome. I called it Old Faithful. Never needed to be adjusted. Didn't have to tape any of the holes to bring any particular notes into tune. It was just no maintenance, no worry, no hassle. It was dependable, reliable. The Ross reeds are outstanding when you put them in the McCallum chanter. For those of you that saw the Scottish New Year's in New York video that my friend Tom posted from the Ghost of Metzabera, you could probably hear it started to, the reed started to die out. It was just getting weak. It was old. It's seen some battle. So finally I had to get rid of it. And I went into my bag of tricks, and I didn't have much left. So basically all I had was a Gilmore reed. A friend of mine, he's an open piper. He suggested I try the Gilmore reeds in the McCallum chanter. He's used it. He likes it. What happens is you put the Gilmore in the McCallum, and when you play high A, it has this characteristic known as a crow. Basically, it's very raspy. It's not very common. So when most people hear it, they think it sounds bad. It's an acquired taste. You either like it or you hate it. It's one of those things. But then again, the bagpipes, you either love them or you hate them. There's no in between. I'm not sure. I love the Ross reeds. The Gilmore, sometimes the crow sounds good. What it does is it accents the high A. A lot of times when you play high A, it can get lost. It just gets real quiet. With the rasp, it makes it stand out, makes it pop. When you're doing tunes that have a lot of transfer from like low hand notes to the high A, like the last part of the Clumsy Lover hornpipe, or Kelsey's Wee Reel, when you have a lot of quick changes, it really makes that high A pop, and it can sound good. Sometimes though, if you're playing like a slow air where you're playing that high A for a long period of time, it can be a little distracting. So again, it's an acquired taste that few people seek out, and they try to achieve that noise. Most pipers don't, and they think it's a bad sound. So basically I'm posting this video to let you know, any future videos, if you hear this raspy high A, that's what it's from. I don't want to get these comments like tune your pipes, and if you turn the sound off it even looks out of tune. It's not a tuning issue, it's a characteristic of that reed. I would be interested though if any of you do like the sound of it, or if you don't like the sound of it, or if if this is something new, you've never heard this before, or if you're like, yeah, we already know this crap. So I'll play some examples. Basically, this is what the Gilmore reed looks like. I'll try and zoom in on it so you can see. It's got a little picture of a kangaroo, and then it says Gilmore on the other side. So when you see one of these, you know what it is, and you'll know what it does if you place it in the McCallum chanter. So yeah, I'll throw it in, play some examples so you can hear what it sounds like. Maybe some upbeat tunes, and then some slow airs, and let me know if you like it. But again, I don't want to hear these comments I see around about the pipes sound like shit, they're out of tune. It's more of I'm interested in what people think about the style, because it is a stylistic difference. So yeah, give it a listen and